Okay, it's official. We're on the road. We're driving across Canada, and we're ahead of schedule, as usual. It is 5:40 a.m., and we're making our way up to Wawa. First up, we don't go anywhere without coffee.
Welcome back to our perfect somewhere. We're hitting the road on a cross-country adventure from Toronto to Vancouver via the iconic Trans-Canada Highway. From giant geese to killer coffee shops, we're sharing the best and the worst parts of road tripping across Canada. Overnight gems, epic photo ops, and yes, the mystery of the missing restrooms.
Great time to drive through Toronto. It's not even 6 a.m. yet. Traffic's not horrible. And look at that sunrise. Just over an hour and we're already heading towards Sudbury.
Petty Sound.
Petty Sound.
Petty Sound.
Petty Sound.
Home of Bobby O.
Yeah, it looks like Moonstone.
It is. Compared to Whistler, that's just a little bubble.
It's a little tobogganing hill. First pit stop of the day. And we're 2 hours and 15 minutes into our drive. Well done, Dominic.
After
A large cup of coffee.
one of these, what goes in must come out.
Okay, we're just doing the bypass in Sudbury. And oh my goodness, like, it's so gorgeous. Sudbury gets a bad rap, and I don't get it.
Welcome to the nickel capital of the world, Sudbury, Ontario. Also, this is where Apollo 11 landed. It really wasn't on the moon. It was in Sudbury, Ontario, for those of you who like conspiracy theories. Fun fact.
Really? I think I'm gonna have to fact check that one. Welcome to Sault Ste. Marie. This is such a pretty part of the drive. People have never driven to Northern Ontario. It is gorgeous. It's a group of 7 painting of the falls. You can't come all the way to Wawa, drive through Wawa, and not stop to see the Goose. Here we go. Was it worth stopping?
No. Did it once. This is enough.
And the flipping bathrooms are still closed. Okay, day 2. We're back on the road and we're heading to... Where are we going?
Towards Kenora.
Towards Kenora.
Ontario.
Oh, is there a different Kenora?
Yeah, there might be.
Kenora, Ontario. So another 10-hour drive day today. First things first. The coffee in the hotel was kind of shite, so we're stopping at our Timmy's. So from Wawa to White River, there's like literally no cell service. We're in SOS land. So, keeping on the road. Your eyes on the road. Don't hit any wildlife. SOS territory. That's crazy.
Shit out of shit.
Shit out of shit. Alright, it's +3 in Northern Ontario, and it's snowing. What's today? May 10th.
Sun's coming in.
And we're getting snow just north of Wawa.
Applebee's on a date night. Shaking some Oreos, shaking some whipped cream.
How we do, fancy like. Oh, home of Winnie the Pooh. Okay, you can't go through White River without stopping to see Winnie the Pooh. So this one is for our grandkids. E&O, it's for you.
I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the desert there, man. I've been the mountains there, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere.
It's crazy. The other fact is that we haven't seen anybody on the road for hours.
Going our direction.
Going our direction for hours.
For a couple hours.
And it's such a beautiful drive. But I guess
Saturday. Coming around the bend towards Nipissing.
hey, look who's driving.
And sunshine there took over the wheel, finally.
Now we'll get there faster.
Of course we will. Faster, better, safer.
Safer for sure.
Coming to a fairly new bridge, probably about 4 years old, on the Trans-Canada.
We're in Thunder Bay, the Terry Fox Memorial. The Terry Fox Memorial in Thunder Bay marks the spot near where the Marathon of Hope was tragically cut short, an inspiring tribute to Canadian courage. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, the drive from Thunder Bay to Kenora is pretty boring, and it's long. Okay, this is what we have. Vermilion Bay. Okay, the bathrooms were open, but they're really gross. Ontario, you gotta do better. Canada, you gotta do better. The rest stops are few and far between, and they're not impressive at all. Okay, day 3. A lot less excitement, a lot less enthusiasm. We have another 10-hour day on the road, making our way to Swift Current, Saskatchewan. Okay, people, we tried really hard to get footage of crossing into Manitoba and welcome to Manitoba sign, but unfortunately we either missed it or there isn't one.
be 15 minutes into Manitoba now, and still no sign. Making our way through Manitoba. We're an hour from the Saskatchewan border.
The train, man! The train!
If you're ever camping across Canada, don't do what we did. We pulled off of the highway, got campsites close to the Trans-Canada, and listened to that train every single night for a week. All right. We made it to Saskatchewan. 2 days to get across Ontario. 5 hours to get across Manitoba.
Good old-fashioned Canadian Mother's Day. Iced coffees at Tim's.
In Saskatchewan. I missed the kiss. I'm looking at the midget power lines. You can't drive through Moose Jaw without stopping to see the world's tallest moose, Mac the Moose, in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan.
And the Snowbird Monument, dedicated to all Snowbird team members who have lost their lives in the line of duty.
Look at these fields of salt or potash. I'm going to clarify it. I have to check that fact. Right off the highway, right off of the Trans-Canada. Okay, this is Saskatchewan. More importantly, can you see all the bugs on the windshield?
It's the last train to Union. Yeehaw!
Alrighty, here we go, day 4, making our way from
Swift Current.
to Canmore. It's kind of exciting because Canmore is absolutely beautiful. Looking forward to this drive, except for the fact it's the first time we've seen rain, so we'll probably have rain for the next 5 or 6 hours.
We are Alberta bound, straight ahead. Last province on the list before British Columbia.
West side of Saskatchewan, along the Trans-Canada, actually reminds me a lot of the rolling hills in Montana. We're crossing into Alberta. Goodbye, Saskatchewan. Those are some nasty clouds in Alberta. The beautiful Rockies.
This is a new one.
That's a wildlife crossing, right?
Hit the road, crank the tunes, let the adventure begin. Got my crew and we're rolling with the wind and the grin. Highways calling and the world's ours tonight. Living for the moment, chasing that sunset light.
If you're driving through Banff National Park, you just have to stay to the right as long as you're not stopping anywhere. Otherwise, you have to pay for a pass for the national park, either a day pass or an annual pass. So here we're staying to the right. Now we have arrived. cyclists, there's this amazing, I'll see if I can get some footage of it later, right there, some amazing bike trail from Canmore all the way up to Banff along the highway. It's a paved trail, quite easy. We're in Yoho National Park, just across the BC border, making our way to Golden. This kind of reminds me of the drive in Colorado, eh? We're at the Kicking Horse Rest area. This is the second tunnel on Rogers Pass.
Oh dear.
So they guide us through with the emergency truck, or whatever you want to call it, this guy. Then they release us and guide the eastbound crew back through that tunnel. These are the cleanest roadside toilets in Hermit. I guess we're in Hermit. There. Now we can see. Again.
Every few minutes.
Man. Truth be told, what should have been a 6-hour drive, with all the construction on the Trans-Canada and the single lanes and the backups, we're going to be on the road for closer to 8 today. 7 hours and 45 minutes, 8 hours. Yeah, it's a long day. And that's just to go from Canmore to Penticton.
We made a little detour to Penticton for a couple of nights, and honestly, it's the best kept secret in the Okanagan. I'd pick it over Kelowna any day.
It's a crazy deer running through everybody's front yard. Took off through the alley. Look at you. Come here. Come say hello. Hello. A gorgeous drive up through Naramata, wine country. The winery options are just too much, way too much, too many decisions. How super cute is Naramata? It's so cute. Not much here, but everything you need. Coffee shop, beer store, groceries. So to the south we can see Penticton, and then to the west, kind of northwest, you can see Peachland. Next stop, the wineries. Winery. Like, how beautiful is this? Right under the lilac tree. We're at the Elephant Island Winery. And now we've landed at the Abandoned Rail Brewing Company. He seems pretty happy, very content. Here's your pizza. Good?
Good. Good flavor.
This is what happens when your wife orders, because he has no idea. It's apple brie, and it's really good. Right? Yummy?
It's good.
Someday we will do the KBR. This is the trail through the Okanagan. Last stop, Three Sisters Winery. Okay, we're taking Highway 3, the scenic route, into Vancouver. There's not going to be a lot of footage because I get sick in the passenger seat. But it is a very beautiful drive. Lots of windy roads, lots of turns. We got a straightaway. How pretty is that? Manning Park. That is the end of the PCT trail. Yay, Vancouver! And it's raining. Surprise! But we're 20 minutes away from seeing our grandbabies. Okay, that's the journey. Toronto to Vancouver, coast to coast-ish, with a lot of laughs, landmarks, and long stretches of highway in between. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us here on Our Perfect Somewhere for more road trip stories and travel tips. Thanks for watching.